Almost everyone has heard the name Jesus. But who is he, really? Why has his life changed the world for more than 2,000 years? Was he just a teacher from history, or is he something more? Millions of people believe that Jesus is the Son of God and someone who has touched the hearts of millions. In the next few minutes, you may begin to understand why his message still brings hope to so many hearts. Before we talk about his message, it is important to understand something simple. Jesus was not only a spiritual figure, he was also a real person who lived in history. Even outside the Bible, historians wrote about him. A Roman historian named Tacitus recorded that Jesus was executed under the Roman governor Pontius Pilate during the time of the Roman Empire. This tells us that Jesus was not a myth or a legend. He was a real person who lived in the first century. The most detailed accounts of his life are found in the Bible, in the books known as the Gospels. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. These writings describe his birth, his teachings, his miracles, his death on the cross, and his resurrection. But knowing that Jesus existed is only the beginning. The deeper question is this: who is Jesus? Christians believe that Jesus is the Son of God, who came into the world to reveal God's love to humanity. He did not come as a powerful king surrounded by wealth and armies. Instead, he was born in a humble place and lived among ordinary people. Jesus spent his life teaching people about love, forgiveness, humility, and faith. He healed the sick. He comforted those who were suffering. He welcomed people who felt rejected or forgotten. Wherever Jesus went, people experienced compassion and grace. One of the most well-known verses in the Bible explains his mission in a very simple way. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. John 3:16. This verse reminds us that Jesus came because of God's love for the world. But Jesus did more than teach.
Christians believe that Jesus came to save humanity from sin. He gave his life on the cross so that people could receive forgiveness and a restored relationship with God. And according to the Bible, 3 days after his death, Jesus rose again. For believers, this is why Jesus is not only a teacher or a historical figure. He is the Savior. Jesus also taught people how to live. He taught people to love one another. He taught people to forgive, even when it is difficult. He taught people to care for the poor, the weak, and the forgotten. His teachings were simple but powerful. They reminded people that true faith is not only about words, but about how we treat others every day. Even today, people around the world continue to read his teachings and find guidance for their lives. And even in the world we live in today, the message of Jesus still speaks to many hearts. In a time when people often feel pressure to be perfect or fear being rejected, the life of Jesus reminds us of something important. Jesus welcomed people just as they were. He sat with those who were rejected. He spoke with those others avoided. He showed compassion to those who felt unworthy. Jesus did not ask people to become perfect before coming to him. Instead, He invited them to come as they are. For many people today, this is one of the most powerful parts of his message, that no matter who we are, and no matter our past, we are not beyond God's love. Jesus does not wait for us to become perfect. He invites us to come to him just as we are. And 2,000 years later, the invitation of Jesus is still the same. Come and discover true joy and life in him.